Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rachakodash. I want to give double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And I'll say shalom to the hopeful elect, hearing this word in truth and in sincerity. All right. So I just want to do this lesson based off of, this event that happened yesterday dealing with the IT, outage, and want to go into it, dealing with the aspect of something that can change the world or that will change the world, and this was just a prelude of the things to come. And as you can see, these people before you, right, they were going about their lives, man, getting ready to travel. They didn't have a care in the world until that outage hit, and now their whole day just got ruined, just threw everything out of whack, and that just show you how something as small as an outage, can change the world, man. And when you think about it, when this global outage really happens permanently, it's going to change the world, right? When this EMP, right, when this EMP happens where it takes out all the power, right, it's going to change the world because people, they live off of the grid. They live off of the system. They live through their phones. The internet is their life. So when, this EMP attack happens, that's going to really take out their lives, man, their livelihood. Because now you're going to revert back to reality. But this is the title. It says, Major Global IT Outage Grounds Flights, Hits Banks and Businesses Around the World, man. Flights, banks, and banks is one of the major components of, the society. 'Cause that's where people keep their money. Businesses, that's how people make their money. So when these things are gone, you can pretty much, count this place out. Okay. Now, right here, it says the problem was caused by a defect found in a single content update for Windows from the cybersecurity company CrowdStrike, which Esau always has an explanation for, something. But we understand that the elite, behind the scene, they're doing something. That is just his explanation of what happened, But I want to get a quick scripture. This is Isaiah 33 and verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. You see, and when this thing happened yesterday, brothers weren't panicking, just pumping out videos, showing you in the scriptures that it's prophecy. But you got people that were in line, like when you saw earlier, them people were in line, they were looking off. They looked like they had fear on their face, man. Like, what's going on? As well as people, around the world, man. Yesterday at the job, I think a lightning strike hit and it took out the electricity, to the system. So pretty much, people were just sitting down, man. The computers weren't working, so they had to accommodate for things they had to do things that, they had. It's like, let me word it better. They had to do things without a computer, and that pretty much made the job more strenuous. Because truth be told, using the computer does make, things easier, man. But when you got to revert back to the manual, which is like pen and paper, well, guess what? You got to do it. So it says what we know. A major global IT outage industries across the world today, with airlines, banks, shops, broadcasters affected. Major U.S. airlines grounded flights and there were global delays. United American and Delta ordered a global ground stop. So it stopped flights, banks. Shocking. So I just put a halt on, the world. But once again, the point being is, imagine when these things happen and it happens permanently. There is no explanation and there is no solution. Because you need to know what the problem is to have the solution. So it's going to get to that point where the Lord is going to pretty much, okay, say enough is enough, turn the power off, man. You know, it says Microsoft said it had fixed the issue, but problems still persist and blue error screens are appearing in public screens across the U.S. and beyond. Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella, in a statement Friday afternoon, said CrowdStrike released an update that began impacting IT systems globally. And this remind me of, Terminator. I forget what the AI system is called, but Terminator. The AI pretty much had a mind of its own, and pretty much, it just it did what it did, man. I forgot what it's called. Salaki, but if brothers and sisters, y'all watch Terminator 2 Judgment Day, and beyond, you'll know what the AI system is called. That was sending, these assassins to the past to, take out John Connor. But it says Texas-based cybersecurity company CrowdStrike said the problem stemmed from a defect found in a single content update for Windows, which once again, man, a lot of Esau's explanations are bullshit. Just tell it what it is. You ran a test. He ran a test, and pretty much he got the reaction out of the people, man. And these people, they're like sheep, all right? When you look at these people, like when you saw them at the airport in the video, they're like sheep scattered, don't know what's going on, man. But guess what? When these things really happen, all right, it's gonna catch them off guard, and they're gonna be scattering, man. The time of Jacob's trouble is upon us, man. 1 Thessalonians 5 and verse 1, but of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night, man. You see, in something like this, it happened unexpectedly. Nobody thought that, a strike, a IT outage was going to happen the next day. They went to sleep, woke up, okay, we're going to do this today. All right, next thing you know, they're at the airport, they're at their bank, or they're at their job, and boom, an outage just happened. What's going on? See, the day of the Lord is going to happen like a thief in the night, man. It's just going to affect you. It's just going to hit you just like that. You're not going to know where it came from. That's why, as I read earlier, wisdom and knowledge is going to be the stability of our times. Because when it happens, it happens. We're going to be like, whoa, okay, there it go. It says, verse 3, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. You see? So when they're going to say peace and safety, and they're in that spirit right now, this is why you're able to get on flights and travel the world. This is why you're able, to freely go to your bank, and get money so you can spend it on whatever. You're still free to do these things, because they're in that peace and safety mode right now. But as they're in that peace and safety mode, the sudden destruction is going to happen. That was a great example. The IT thing, that was a great example of, sudden destruction. Cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. Because when a woman go in labor, when that water break, it's time for the baby to come out. Ain't no stopping it. So when these prophecies pretty much break through, they coming. Ain't stopping it. All right. Verse 4, but ye brethren are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief as a thief. That day not going to take us as a thief. It's not going to catch us off guard. Why? Because we're looking for these things. According to prophecy, we're looking for what the Lord said he would do. We hear the news of these things, and we be like, call all y'all Bashim Yahushai, because it's happening. Ye are all the children of light and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness. All right? So, yeah, man, that's what it is. All right, this outage that just happened, was a great example of, life changing at the snap of a finger. And they said that they fixed it, right? They said they fixed it, but it's going to come a time to where they can't fix it, which is going to be what? Permanent, man. So you people, y'all, hey, enjoy your lives, especially Edomites, because this is your kingdom. Matter of fact, the scriptures talk about that, right? The scriptures talk about that. The book of Lamentations, chapter 4 and verse 21. And it says, Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shall make thyself naked. And the cup being what? The cup being the curses, captivity. Everything that fell upon us, the Lord's going to take it from us and put it to Esau. That's why he said, Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom. This is your kingdom. Live it up. Because once that EMP hits and your society goes down for good, that's going to be it for you, man. You're going to pretty much be on survival mode. It ain't going to be no having fun. Every day is going to be a day to survive. Every day is going to be about you getting your daily bread. Like we, live to get our daily bread right now. We got to go to work, just to survive, man. Get our daily bread just to survive. Well, that life, is going to be Esau in a matter of, Lord willing, in a matter of months, Verse 22 says, The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion, which is the nation of Israel. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. So our punishment is about finished, man. And this is why the things happening around the world is happening, because, hey, this is a sign of the Lord getting ready to deliver his people from captivity, just like in ancient Egypt. The Lord, pretty much sent plagues before he ultimately brought Egyptian down, completely. And from that point on, Egypt has never been the same, until this day, man. So just like that, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua is going to bring down Babylon, through these plagues and ultimately the nuclear fire. And it will never be inhabited like the scripture says. It will never be the same again, So, yeah, man. That's pretty much the point, Lord willing. It was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushua, Ba'Shem, Rachakwadash, and double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to the whole for elect hearing this word in truth and in sincerity. Until next time, I say shalom.